Hi there, and welcome to the Recap series, a series where I am documenting my journey as a videographer to see how possible it is to earn 100k in just 12 months. And today I'm going to take you through the past 5 weeks to show you exactly what I have been doing to reach my goal. Right then, okay, so it is now Monday, the 28th of February 2022. I'm going to talk a little bit about how I'm feeling about the week. I'm also going to show you my plans for the week as well, and I might even show you my plans for the month. How am I feeling? Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good now. I've got this plan written down. I'm also feeling pretty good because it's obviously, lovely weather outside. You can clearly see blue skies, not raining or anything. So, we love that. So my plans for the week are as follows. I'm just going to basically show you what I've got going on here. I've written everything down on a whiteboard and then I've just put it right up here. This is my plan for week 1 of the working phase between Monday the 28th of February to Friday, March 2022. So that's this week. If you want to pause it and read it, then you can. So yeah, there's that, and I've literally put it just above my PC, as you can see, so that it's always there as a mental reminder. And then basically, if I flip this over, I've got my monthly goals. So they're my goals for the month. And then I've also got goals that I've written for the day on my computer. They're right here. So yeah, I use an app called Trello, and I just find it really easy to kind of organise everything on there. So yeah, I'm basically just going to work through the plan that I've written on my PC today, and then I'll do the same thing for tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then the hope is that doing that every single day will allow me to achieve these goals up here. So that's how it works. I'm going to try and document this as well as I can because I really didn't do a very good job of it last month. But yeah, let's get on with it. This should be fun. Hello everyone, it is now Saturday the 5th of March and it's currently 10 past 11 in the morning, and I'm going to do a little bit of talking about how this week went and how I'm feeling now and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, how am I feeling at the minute? Yeah, pretty good to be honest. Like it's been a decent week. It definitely didn't go to plan, but that's just the way life works. So I posted my first commercial on Monday for Seabuck Tonic and the response was pretty good, to be honest with you, and yeah, I'm really happy with that. So after I did that, I then started to plan this week, still written up on the wall up there. So yeah, as I said literally like 1 minute ago, this week didn't really go to plan. Basically, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I've been using my computer or my laptop like that. So my laptop's been on the floor, and then I've had a HDMI cable running all the way to the top and into this kind of like TV, because there's a problem with my laptop. So whenever I put it normal, like straight, flat, it just doesn't charge. So I found a way to get it to work just by putting it on the side like that. But then obviously that's not really ideal, so I used the HDMI cable to plug it into that monitor there so that I could kind of use it like a desktop PC. So that worked for, well, probably about 2 months to be fair. But on Wednesday, so after I'd captured the Country Cordials promo, the laptop just wasn't working anymore. So like I was editing the video and all of a sudden the HDMI cable just was like, nah, not having it. So I can't actually use that TV anymore. The only way I can use the laptop is if it's on its side like that, which obviously isn't very ideal. So basically, I haven't edited any footage, and I've spent the last 2 days looking at items to buy for a PC. So I've decided I'm just going to go all out and buy myself a PC. Now, I don't actually have the money to buy a PC, which is why I just thought, you know what, stuff it. Like, I'm too far into this kind of journey now, and I just went and got a loan. I went to my bank and I got a loan for $3 grand, and that's basically going to pay for the computer. It's the first loan I've ever kind of got, well, other than student loan and stuff like that, but that's a bit different. You know what I mean? It's not the same as a student loan. But yeah, I didn't really want to do it, but I'm sort of left with no choice. And to be honest, like all the other camera equipment I've got, I've actually paid for. And yeah, I need a computer. So I don't have the money for a computer right now. So I've got to get a loan. I have no choice. I'm just about to buy all the parts actually. I've made a list of the things that I want to buy on PC Part Picker, and it tells me if all the parts are compatible with each other and things like that. So currently the computer I'm actually going to build the computer myself, so should be quite interesting. It's currently at about $2 grand-ish. Hopefully I can pay the loan back pretty swiftly so I don't have to pay that much interest. The loan is basically $3 grand, and then on top of that, interest wise, it'll be £311, but that's if it takes me 24 months. So I've got 2 years to pay back the loan, and I'm currently set at like 130 quid a month, which isn't really too bad to be honest, but obviously if I pay it back sooner, then I won't have to pay much interest. So yeah, basically that's the plan. I'm going to be building a PC, so that should be exciting. Obviously next week, I didn't think I'd be building a PC. I thought I was going to be editing, you know, another video for another client, but like I said, it's just the way things work out. Hopefully once this PC is built, I'll just be able to like make so many videos. I think this will be the last step, because then I'll have all the equipment I need. But what I'm going to do now is actually put that laptop up here and order the parts for the PC. Hopefully when I move it up there, it does still charge. But yeah, I'm going to do that quickly. Then I'll order the parts. So in a bit, buddy. Yo! Okay, so it is Monday the 7th of March 2022, and I'm feeling pretty good right now, feeling motivated, and yeah, it's great. So yeah, we'll see how I'll be feeling in about an hour's time, because all of my parts for my PC have arrived, and I'm going to be trying to basically put it all together. And yeah, to be honest, like I really hope it goes to plan, because currently this is the setup I've got. Basically that's my laptop. It's on the side because, as I've said many times, it doesn't charge when it's flat on the desk, so I have to put it on the side like that, and I found a way to orientate it like that, so it's like using a great big mobile phone. Obviously it's not touchscreen, but yeah, that's what I've got. That video on there that you've just seen is a tutorial that I'm going to watch for how to make this PC, because I literally have no idea what I'm doing. Like, no idea. Obviously I've watched so many videos and I've researched loads about the parts that I need to buy, and so I've got a rough idea of what's kind of going on, but I mean I've never done this in my life, so this could just go horribly wrong, and obviously it wasn't cheap, so really hoping it doesn't go horribly wrong. But yeah, we'll soon find out. So basically that is my plan for tonight, because it's 7:30 at night, so I might spend a couple hours doing that, and what I'm going to do is film me unboxing everything, or I'll probably just kind of time lapse it or whatever. And yeah, so that is my plan for this week, and I mean it could go really well. I mean I could do it in a few hours, I literally have no idea, and you know, if I do it, these are my next steps for this week and things I'd love to get done this week. I've written them up on the whiteboard just like I did last week. As you can see, it's Monday the 7th of March till Friday the 11th of March, week 2. Feel free to pause the video and read these if you really want to. But yeah, that's what we've got. Wish me luck. I'll see you on Friday or Saturday even. In a bit, buddy, and yeah, cheers. So I then started to try and build this PC, and to be honest, it couldn't have started any worse. Yeah, just look at this. There's nothing in here. So yeah, pretty much someone in the Amazon depot or whatever nicked the CPU straight out the box. So this delayed the whole build by about 3 days, but I continued to do whatever else I could, and eventually when it did arrive, I was pretty grateful for the fact that the rest of the build actually ran really smoothly. And alas, the sexy thing was born. And you know what? I actually quite enjoyed building it. So today is Sunday the 13th of March 2022, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about how this week was for me. It's been pretty good, to be honest. Like, I basically built this PC, and yeah, like it took me all week, honestly, because I've never built a PC in my life before, and yeah, it actually works. Like, honestly, when I turned it on and these lights came on the tower, I couldn't believe it. I'm glad that finally I won't have to keep using my laptop on the side. The plan is basically for me to put my PC on this desk eventually, but yeah, there's a couple of things that I want to do before I do that. So yeah, I'm gonna stay strict with myself and do the tasks that I want to do before giving myself the luxury of using this PC, because otherwise if I don't do them now, I'm never gonna do them. But yeah, like building this PC was really hard. Like, obviously I've never done it before, it was tough. There were so many moments where I just thought I made a mistake by buying something not pre-built, but yeah, you know, I kept troubleshooting online, and yeah, I eventually managed to solve all the problems that I had. So yeah, I mean, it was a really good week for me. I learned loads about PCs, and now I just can't wait to not have to edit on my laptop anymore and actually use something decent. So I'm hoping that the speed of my edits are going to be a lot quicker now, and it's just going to be so much better, like just such a more enjoyable experience. But yeah, that's how this week went, and yeah, so I'm excited to see what happens for the next week. Hello, so today is Wednesday the 16th of March 2022. Now I'm just going to talk a little bit about my plans for this week. I know what you're thinking, it's a Wednesday, I should have done this on Monday, or you're probably not really thinking that. In fact, no one's thinking that, but I'm thinking that. Ideally I wanted to have this posted on Monday, but I had a couple of things that I've been wanting to do, so I haven't got round to making this video yet. First of all, I've just posted a video onto YouTube. It's a private video, actually, and my plan is to make that public in, well, I don't know, could be a couple of years. I literally don't know, but when the time's right I'll make that public, and I'm really excited to share that with everybody. But yeah, and I'm feeling pretty good, and I'm looking forward to kind of getting started with working on some stuff. I've got my new PC that I've built and it should be fun. So what I'm going to do now is, as usual, I'll just show you my plan for the week. Once again, I'm not going to read everything out. If you want to pause it on the plan, then you can. But yeah, there we go. So that's my plan for the week, and yeah, I'm looking forward to getting started. I will speak to you in a few days' time. See you later, buddy. So it is now Saturday the 19th of March, and this week I just ran some little errands on my PC, such as setting up my SSDs and just clearing up space on my hard drives, etc. And I learned the importance of keeping cache files on a separate drive to improve the performance of Premiere Pro. I also managed to finish the editing for my Country Cordials promo video, and I also managed to send it to my client. Luckily they were really happy with it, but they did manage to pick up on a mistake that I made, which is really embarrassing, because basically I confused radish for rhubarb, and I basically put radish next to an apple and rhubarb flavoured bottle because I thought radish was rhubarb. Yeah, I know, it's quite embarrassing. So I'm going to have to reshoot some of those shots. And lastly, I familiarised myself with my clients, and I made some client profiles on Trello so that it's easier for me to keep on top of everything. And the best thing about this is that it's future proof, which is good, because now all I need to do is copy the exact same format for each new client that I get. So yeah, there we go. I look forward to week 4, which is coming up very soon. So, it is Monday the 21st of March 2022, and yeah, I'm feeling really good and I'm confident in myself. I'm also feeling positive and determined to keep learning about running and promoting a business, which is good. However, I'm also a little bit stressed out because I feel like I just want to be putting out loads of content, and I've got all these ideas in my head, but I just can't seem to get it all out at the pace that I would like to get it out at, which to be honest is quite annoying. Ideally, I'd be in a position where I'm posting reels on a regular basis, as well as YouTube videos and making client promo videos as well, all at the same time, because I'm just convinced that having a combination of work like that will just lead me on to great things. With that in mind, my plan for this week is to learn about and look at trying to outsource some content to other content creators so that I can get more content out. There are quite a few freelance websites that I think are really suitable for what I need, but yeah. So, it is now Sunday the 27th of March 2022, and this week I was able to find a lot of information about outsourcing content, and actually I think I may have found a couple of people to help me with my next behind the scenes video. What I did before sending them the project file was I actually edited some of the footage myself just to make it a little bit easier for them. I just wanted to put some of the correct clips in the correct order on the timeline and add some labels so that they know where to put B-roll and things like that. Initially, I really struggled sending them the project because the project file was over 45 gigabytes and I couldn't upload it, and then when I did upload it, they couldn't download it. But eventually, after literally like 2 days, I found a solution to make the file size smaller by making the clips proxy files. Now, if the video turns out good, then I'll look to keep outsourcing in the future. And at least now I know a way to send the files over without the upload consistently failing on me. As well as that, I also reshot some of the footage for the Country Cordials promo because of the mistake that I made with putting radish next to an apple and rhubarb flavoured bottle of cordial. Fortunately, it went well and my client was happy with the finished result. So it is Monday the 28th of March 2022, and I don't usually document week 5, but I feel like I may as well just at least tell you my plan for the week. So basically, I'm going to try and edit the recap series video that you are currently watching, and as always, I've actually got some other little things that I want to do as well, and you can see these now. Okay, wish me luck! So it is now Sunday the 3rd of April, and my word, what a week. What a week it has been. I was literally able to complete everything from my plan for this week, apart from the third task, which is in green. However, I did manage to shoot for a different client instead, which I think is a pretty good substitute, and that client was iced on the key. As well as all of my career goals, I was also able to have my first ever amateur boxing fight, and yeah, that was insane. And that's actually why I cut my hair, because I couldn't deal with having like little bits of hair going into my eyes during the fight. So yeah, the hair had to go. But anyway, the fight was really close, but I lost on a split decision. And regardless of that, like, I'm just so proud of myself for just jumping in the ring in the first place and just getting out of my comfort zone. I tried to keep it on the down low, but I literally trained like twice a day, and I ate so cleanly for about 4 or 5 weeks. But yeah, I mean, now that that's out the way, I'm just going to be able to kind of focus even more on creating content. So yeah, this should be interesting. Right, today is Monday the 4th of April, and here is my plan for the week. I initially wanted to post this recap video yesterday, but the upload clashed with my Country Cordials behind the scenes video, so I've decided to incorporate week 6 into this recap series video as well, just so I can kind of space out my YouTube uploads a little bit. But yeah, that's basically it, and let's do this. Hi everyone, it is Sunday the 10th of April, and once again I had a pretty good week. So I managed to edit the Iced on the Key promo and the behind the scenes Reels video for it, and I managed to organise everything with my client to make sure that everything was published onto Instagram properly. I'm really happy with the relationship that I've built with Iced, and I really hope that we can just work together on more projects in the future. Other than that, I have been updating my website with all of my latest video work, and I also tweaked a few little bits like my logo and my show reel. And lastly, I have been trying really hard to educate myself on understanding the value of my work and pricing my services appropriately. I know that a lot of freelancers undersell themselves because they are afraid of not getting the job. But my learning over the past week or so has taught me that if a client's number one priority is focusing on the price of the work that I am doing, as opposed to the quality of the work, then it's probably best for us not to work together. I know this might lead to clients turning away from me, but ultimately I think it's better to have no work at all than to build resentment because I'm working for less than my services are worth. I've got a lot more to learn about that topic because it's certainly all very new to me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It amazes me when looking back through all the weeks just to see how far I've progressed over the weeks. So now I just can't wait to see what happens in episode 4. Cheers.